Hey, Danielle.
Hi, Dr. Paul. I just have a few questions for you.
Sure.
How can you tell when you're out of alignment?
Great question. So, a lot of people, they don't really know other than they feel like something is kind of catching in their neck, so they find, they're kind of pushing on it, twisting their neck, maybe they're stretching, and then they get some like temporary relief. Have you ever tried that?
Yes.
Yeah, but the problem is the areas that are really out of alignment, which we call subluxation, is really hard to try to basically realign yourself. Because when we adjust, it's very specific with a lot more force or thrust in that area in order to get it back in place.
Okay.
So that's one way. Another way is basically if you start moving your head over to the right and then to the left, you'll find that you can't move as much to one side or the other. So that also shows that something might be out.
Okay.
And a final way would be you have someone have you watch you as you close your eyes and you turn your head left and right, and then you put your head where you think front is, and your head might, when you open your eyes, might be off. So you can have someone kind of watch you, or you can see yourself in front of a mirror.
Okay.
So that's another way to find out.
Okay, so that's good for the neck. What about the low back? How would you tell for that?
Yeah, great question. So one way is by looking at the bottom of your shoes. So a lot of times the shoes will start wearing unevenly, and that is a problem when the low back is out.
Okay.
Other than feeling it, you can also have one leg shorter than the other. And one way to see that is if you stand in front of the mirror and you put your hands on your hips, and you can see that one side is higher or lower than another, and that might, sorry, that was a little funny there, but that might also be a way to find out if you're out of alignment.
Okay.
And honestly, a lot of times you don't know, and that's why you need to come in and get checked. Because if you walk around being out of alignment, and it goes too long, you'll start degenerating, and that degeneration is permanent. Okay. And all the studies show it only takes about 2 weeks to be out of alignment for degeneration to start in the joint, and that's something that can last the rest of your life. And that's why a lot of our patients, they come in, they're not in pain, and we want to keep them that way, but they want to keep from degenerating and keep the nervous system functioning, the part that controls the rest of their body.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.